Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, John Gray. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive caught. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a pitch. Got him. That's out number 2.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Here's Josh Bell. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Back here at the ballpark, and our starting pitcher here today, number 62. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Marcus Semien. The next offering misses. 2-1. That one missed.
3-1.
And the 3-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line and makes the grab. 1 down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Siggy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And now 3-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Rangers set down in order. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And now the count is even.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays. Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now it's going to be Brian De La Cruz. Next pitch is popped up. Simeon makes the grab. 2 down. John Birdie at the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Two outs. And down on strikes. Marlins set down in order, and the Marlins down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. 1-1 now. And that one pulled foul.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
1-2 now.
Ball.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
And the pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
Batting the third baseman.
Here's Josh Young, a very strong candidate for Rookie of the Year. He's been a real story, one of the best young players in the majors this season. It's even up.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
2-2.
Full count.
Ripped to third. Birdie fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Robbie Grossman. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Ezekiel Duran getting ready to hit. His home and away splits there. Grossman, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one missing inside.
2-1.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Good eye in that spot.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So 2 down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Leody Taveras.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Here's a 1-1. And downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kicks and fires. Next offering misses down and away. Austin Hedges in the on-deck circle for Texas. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And here it comes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
Kicks and deals. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit. Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And now Nick Fortes. And he deals. And a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Top of the third, no score. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, right side. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here's Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
The pitch. High drive, deep right field, way back there, out of here. He'll circle the bases, his second of the year. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So the lineup flips over. And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. The pitch. And now 2-2.
That's a good take.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Here comes a pitch.
That's the ball. Count is full.
That one ripped. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Jorge Soler. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check swing, went around. And the count 1-2. And another ball. He goes down looking. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. As we go to the last of the third, Austin Hedges stands in. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1.
Second baseman.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
The punch out there, 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So now it's Corey Seager. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. There's a strike. Next pitch is inside. Ball 3. Nathaniel Lowe waiting to hit for the Rangers. Righty to the plate. On the ground right side. He takes it on his own, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers, and they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Josh Bell. Next offering is fouled back.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
The wide to kick the pitch. Check swing went around. And the count 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. De La Cruz struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Righty delivers. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
There's a strike. Next offering upstairs. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner at first with 2 away. John Birdie, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. 1-2 now. Hammered, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Two 2-1 now. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Could be extra bases. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
And that is strike 2. And a ball evens the count. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Martin Perez getting loose out there. Burke getting cranked up as well. Two now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. And there's a base hit to left. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So they're at the corners now. And at the plate for Miami, Joey Wendell. He's already homered in this game. Sanchez at third. Fortes on at first with 2 down. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him swinging. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Marlins 4 and the Rangers nothing. Bottom of the 4th, Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. The Rangers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
That one misses.
2-1.
And it's 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. And a 1-1.
Ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
At the plate, Josh Young. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The count 2-1, and that skips in the dirt. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Crushed in the air, left center field, way back there, no doubt about it. They're going crazy in the dugout. His 22nd homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 4-3.
There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, A.J. Puck.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And now it's going to be Robbie Grossman. He reached on a walk his first time. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Here's a 1-1. And that's outside. Bullpen activity starting up now. David Robertson up and throwing. Oker, the lefty, warming up as well. And now the lefty. That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Leody Taveras waiting for a turn at the plate. And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. De La Cruz under it. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Number 3.
Here's Leody Taveras. Caught looking his first time up.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ground ball right side. Bell takes it himself. Play made. That ends the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Jose Leclerc gets the call from the pen.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Jorge Soler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And now 2 balls and a strike.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Left-hand hitter waits towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and it remains a 4-3 game. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Robertson.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Well, one-run game. Austin Hedges now.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The 1-1. And that's outside.
2 balls. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Right-handed reliever. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Marcus Semien, the next to hit, known for his late inning heroics. They say you win.
2-2.
Out to short. And it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
Seager stands in now. The pitch. Called strike right there. Pitch misses, and the count's full.
Full count.
Stays alive. No outs, runners at first and second. Got him, and one away. Two on, one out. Nathaniel Lowe digs in now. 1 for 2.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough. Got the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Wendell. There's 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
So it's their last chance in this one. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. On the ground right side. That's a hit. The run scores from third. Tie ball game. 4-4.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you could come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
JT Shagwell into the game. 32nd appearance. First and second, 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Top of the 6th inning, and now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Tied at 4.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2-2 now. Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Hedges throw. Got him. Caught stealing.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. Just doesn't make any sense.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Tied at 4. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Lifted in the air, out to left. Durant settles underneath it. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's the third baseman, John Birdie.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. And there's a ball. Jesus Sanchez in the on-deck circle. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Through 5.5. And we're tied at 4. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Robbie Grossman. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The left fielder, number 20, Ezekiel.
Now the left fielder, Ezekiel Duran.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart.
Bounce to third. Birdie fires over to first. And that is out number 2.
Good offside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here's the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
2 outs. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Hard hit left side. Wendell fires over to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for Texas. Score remains tied at 4. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Brock Burke. He's been so good against lefties. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
The 1-1. Smoked into left field, base hit. Around third. He will score, and it's now 5-4. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Not in time. He's safe.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play. Speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
And that bunted towards third. Young tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
The batter number 3. Second
Back to the top of the lineup. Luis Ariz stands in. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next pitch inside, 2-1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field,
and that one is lifted in the air, grabs it on the run. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 6-4.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Martin Perez.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Jorge Soler now at the plate. Runner leads away at second. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Marlins 6 and the Rangers 4. Welcome back, bottom of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Austin Hedges. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Oker getting loose as well. Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The tying run at the plate. In the air, right field. Sanchez gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. In there. He's safe.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 3.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Laser base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Steven Oker gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
So they're down to their final out. Nathaniel Lowe will hit next. Trying to deliver as the hero. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Check swing went around, and it's 1-2. is just one strike away. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now that can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in.
2 on, 2 outs. And now 1 strike away. Next pitch is popped up. Birdie settles under this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.